Hey guys, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Let me check to see how the volume and how the speakers coming in. Coming in fine. Good. Hey Natoya. I mean Natanya. Ugh. Put on your glasses. Natanya. Hi, sweetie, cutie pie, Wendelina, Jessica, D. Johnson, Lynette Newman. How are you today? Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way in. Hit the like button. Make sure y'all are continuously hitting the like button if you forget to hit the like button. So, anyways, listen, I have a question for you guys because I'm a little bit late because I was looking at this. I don't know if you guys look at I don't know if you guys look at Big O, but I was looking at 21. She just had a DV happen. It was a real bad one. And I'm just getting this feeling like she's gonna end up going back to Drosky. You know, I've been her age, she ain't never been mine. And I just feel like you're gonna go back to Drosky. And you're gonna get choked out again. And hopefully, if that happens again, it's not your last time walking out them doors. It's crazy. It's crazy. I don't even know. Galen, how are you? Australia, how are you, sweetie? Oh, Dominican love. Hi. So, did y'all get your notifications for this live? Please put a Y in the chat. Please put a Y in the chat. I need to take one good day off where I planned this day just to be off, not worrying about any social media, nothing like that, and just doing my thing. Yes. Okay. Yes. Sincere 3. Yes. Shalonda Nicole. Yes. Okay. Okay. Dolores got hers. Just got it. Okay, that's good. Natasha and Tanya said she got hers. Okay, good. That's good. That's good. Want to make sure. I know a lot of people didn't get theirs from earlier because I was supposed to go live on the 22nd of this month, and I pushed it back almost 2 days, and I know that was probably confusing YouTube, and you know how they're not really all that thorough about notifications to begin with. So when you decide you're gonna set up a live and you don't go live that day, you know, chances are you can, you know, mess up your live when you do go live. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Benetta, how are you doing, sweetie? So I want to ask you a question. Now, did y'all put a Y in the chat? Did y'all see that well, I seen it on Instagram, but did y'all see that clip that they recorded of Tommythegossip showing what's his name? Larry's mouth, his lip, and allegedly that's how Shamar got that outbreak on his lip. Now I don't know if that's photoshopped. I'm not saying that whatever Tommythegossip got his hands on, I'm not saying he photoshopped it. I don't know if somebody sent it to him. I don't know if he took it from a screenshot of his own personal camera. I don't know. But let me show you really quickly. I can't remember if he was doing like a lot of cussing and stuff like that. So I'm gonna tread lightly as far as if he gets the cussing on the clip. But I was really focused on that lip. That lip look. If that was Larry's lip with the outbreak, clearly that has to be where he got that from. Let me see. Hold on one second. All right, let me show you. After I eat my catfish, I'm even making fried pork chops. I'm just gonna make 2 thinly sliced fried pork chops, and a nice big piece of catfish fried. But if I eat that, I have a feeling I'm gonna end up going to sleep. All right, so this is what I want to show you.
Lightly. Cause playing with me, that ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. That ain't what you want. Here's the buddy. You damn right. Here's the buddy. That love speaking on me and love talking about that I'm doing this and I'm doing that and I'm eating my dog ass when I'm not even eating my dog ass. I would never scoot down to that level to do shit like that. On top of that, you don't even know what happened to my lips.
Okay, he said, I don't know what happened to his lip. Yeah, I can apologize for saying that you probably ate the dog ass. Well, let me be more clear. You and Larry must eat the dog ass because the what we at? Oh, the exhibit 1. You said I don't even know how you got it on your lip. Well, apparently you and Larry was doing something that y'all ain't supposed to be doing. Let's get the 500 likes so I can show y'all the proof. Cause
y'all gotta pay attention now.
You said that I don't know what y'all was doing, and I told you you got it from Larry. When all that kissing you was doing on Larry, you should have checked his mouth before you want to start kissing and whistling. Okay, there you go, right there. You see how Larry got that big old thing on his lip right here?
Yep, I see it. You see it? Now, let me just say this disclaimer, and I'm not saying this ain't throwing no shots at nobody. This is just simply saying to you that it could be something that somebody sent, because just like, people send me stuff, who are my subscribers and supporters, so do people send, Tommythegossip stuff, his supporters. And it could be something that one of their supporters or my supporters could have got that they don't know or not aware of that was Photoshop. So, as fathers, it goes with me, it's allegedly, but it does look, and I think, like, honestly, if we ever find out that was Photoshop, Larry never had that on his lip, let's say, hypothetically speaking, playing devil's advocate, it is kind of easy to Photoshop like something like that. You know what I'm saying? You could do some type of blur out feature on like a editing software and make the lip look like how Shamar's lip looked. So yeah, I'm sorry. To me, it does look. I'm just saying from what I saw. It looks just like how Shamar's lip looked. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not gonna lie. I did say if Shamar was gonna continue to pedal backwards, and all that stuff, I'd rather see him with Larry, because Larry is known throughout social media as somebody that, at least even if he wasn't living the best life, he's active in the streets. If you ask me, in my opinion, actively on drugs, in my opinion. From what I observe, he's definitely in the streets, not taking very good care of himself. These are the things that can happen. But anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. But everybody knows that he loved him some Shamar and protected Shamar in any way he possibly could. But Shamar, it's always the ones that love you and treat you right that you're not usually attracted to and you mistreat. And I think that was the case with him and Larry. So that's why they didn't stay together. And that's why shortly after they linked back up this year, he's back out the picture. But I don't care what nobody says. That lip looks nasty. So that's what the picture is. I'll even show up even more. You see it, guys? It says how you go to the doctor, Shamar, and the doctor didn't tell you what it was. I'm not understanding. I don't understand that either. Usually the doctor will be able to take a like a little biopsy from it, like a little fluid from it or skin, and they'll be able to get it tested. They put it in some type of liquid inside of a tube, and then they test it, and then they'll get back to you. Because if people are waking up and stuff like that is on their lip, like was on Shamar's lip, and the doctors can't tell you what it is, then that's like something that obviously it has to be reported to the CDC. And the reason why I'm saying that, you might say I'm being over, dramatic. I'm not. I'm saying that because Nature Boy, when I was doing commentary on Nature Boy, the alleged cult leader, he was having unprotected sex with the women in his camp. And they were not allowed to go get infections, STDs and stuff like that. Clean, not clean. You know what I'm saying? Like, killed, like to go get medication for STDs. They weren't allowed to go to the hospital to get these things treated, is what I'm trying to say. And some of those STDs, and they have multiple STDs, like, gonorrhea, syphilis, all that kind of stuff. And they mutated into other STDs that were never recorded in history. And the girl, Malia, who was one of his head wives, she had to go to a hospice, and they kept pumping her with antibiotics because they thought she was going to actually die. She had an STD that was never recorded, and the CDC had to come in and register that new STD that was in her body that mutated. It was probably an STD that wasn't cleared up. She better be glad that it didn't spread through her body. Well, it did spread through her body, the STDs, and it mutated the STDs into another STD. And they kept pumping all kind of antibiotics in her for months. Usually when you take an antibiotic one time, it kills it. But she had it for so long, it was all through her body and crevices of her body, some hidden crevices in the body where it was being treated, but it wasn't catching it in all spots. And they had to keep treating her. And the CDC had to come in, and they had to record that first case of another sexually transmitted STD that was mutated from one of his wives. And I honestly think that's another reason why in Atlanta, Georgia, they hit him with a life sentence. I know this is getting way off topic, because they probably was like, that's dangerous when you can have so much control over someone's mind that they're not even taking care of their internal health. And, you don't need these people like leaving these kind of camps, cults, or whatever you want to call it, and then spreading this all around the town. And, people, start getting sick everywhere. You see how the COVID did us. Started in California, and then all of a sudden it spread it to like some of the hardest states got hit with that. New York and Florida was like two of the biggest states that got hit hard with this. So this is what's allegedly being said, where he got this from. If you look at Shamar's lip, it looks just like this. Shamar and Larry go tit for tat, giving each other. Ugh. Okay, so if it's not Photoshop, I'm still wondering what can it be. Right, it's true. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying it's Photoshop, Bonetta. I'm just saying, hypothetically speaking, let's play devil's advocate. And that's only because we want to be fair. But no, I believe that the picture that was given, whether Tommythegossip took it himself, maybe one time when they was on live or something. I believe that it is. And then when I think back, there was one time a while ago that I saw Larry, and his mouth did look jacked up on his mouth. This is like prior to Shamar and him linking up. I want to say it was one time when he was on live with Tommythegossip at night, like a late night live or something. I was like, what's up with this dude? He looks bad. Because I remember saying to you guys around that time, he was on live with it wasn't Tommythegossip. It was LaShawn he was on live with. And I was like, that dude looks bad. You can tell he's active. Larry do love Shamar, but he needs to get himself together. He sure does. Shamar's supposed to be on like 5 different meds and he never goes and gets them. And Fendi too, one time she was talking and she was talking about, let me see if I can pull up that video again. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull up the video. I can tell you exactly what she said out of her mouth about him getting checked and stuff like that. Let me see. I don't want to have to play the whole video as a thing. Hold on. See, I wasn't planning to do all this. All right, so let's see. I see LaShawn still lying, talking about he wrote Shamar's lyrics. Oh boy. What's next? With that goofy. Dude's a goofy. Hold on 1 second, guys. I'm saving something to my playlist that I see. Because I'm so damn greedy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh man, I was sitting up here looking at something while hold on. What did I just see? Hold on, guys, because I got a little bit sidetracked. I seen something on some vitamin supplements that I've been checking out, and kind of sort of sidetracked me. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. Oh man, that sucks. All right, so let's go to Fenty. Fenty heartbreaking neglect for this finish. Is this it? Yeah, this is it. I got lucky here. Now listen to this video again. Needs a caregiver. She didn't. Hey guys, back with another one. Make sure you hit that like button on the way in. Likes are free. So I'm not gonna lie, I was surprised to hear Fendi say that Shamar needs a caregiver. She didn't say it in a way that it was being disrespectful. It sounded like it was a concerning way that she said it for Shamar. You know, Shamar did tell the public that they were gonna link back up and do music together. I'm not saying that they're not going to do music together, but I did listen to this whole podcast between when Kay shared it and did her commentary to it, gave her, thoughts on it, and, also called Fendi a liar for a lot of stuff that she was saying, and also a lot of things that Fendi had admitted to. But I just was kind of shocked that she said that she felt as though Shamar needs a caregiver. And I know that when Shamar gets, wind of her saying that, is this now this is only a 12-minute video. So I'm playing it from the beginning only because I don't know what part of the video she brings up about, health, situation. Going to change the whole dynamic of the relationship again. I don't know. But it shocked me. And I know that Kay obviously beforehand looked at the video. She was triggered by it and she did her own commentary to it, sharing it with the public. And she brought up these key points that Fendi, in fact, did say out of her mouth. But I don't think that it was said in a way that was
trying to be hurtful to Shamar.
What were the two types of shot? A technique shot or something?
So I don't want to
had to
get
say
too
that.
long-winded. I'm gonna let you listen to some of
Make
what
sure
she
y'all hit the
said,
like button.
and I'll be back.
Like, all love, but that's what's up. It's just like it's too much of a liability right now. Like,
I feel that.
We can't risk all this. Like, if I drop another song with you, if I drop another song with Shamar, this what I would need. I would need a clean image, no boyfriend until he get a caregiver. You know, somebody that's real. Can
look after him.
Look after him and know, like, yeah, this for you, he for you, he use for you money, he use it. You feel nice truck too. Shamar not feeding you, I am, because when you ready to eat, Shamar roll right out. He don't play now. He don't play now. That's one thing. He ain't gonna let nobody use him. Period. That's he ain't going.
Big Marco.
So boom, he just was all over the place crying for a storyline for TikTok every day. Like,
crazy.
I was like, no, I can't deal with this. I can't. So
she's so funny because she just telling it like you walking into it.
I can't. Like,
that's crazy.
Broadway and them to call us out for concert.
Come on, name drop.
Lil Durk.
Okay.
All type of things. JT, Cash Cobain.
Yeah. She not done.
Yes,
like we done did all type of things.
Outside,
we was
though.
outside. We all in the old block in Chicago.
I seen y'all going crazy.
Crazy, bro. And you just came in and made stuff in 3 days. Like you
poison.
That's crazy.
That got to be studied.
Yeah.
That got to be studied. That got to be studied. Like,
Yeah.
no, it wasn't that serious. And I always just like, you know what, bro, whatever y'all do, that's y'all. I don't got nothing to do with that. What you want to handle the book is you want to get the money, you want to do this. He don't even know how to count. Because if he did, he would say, yes, I want to handle this, I want to do this, I want to do that.
Get it.
He gonna get it. This man said he counts Shamar money. He I promise he don't. You would have me and you, Shamar, together, and you his lover, and you not counting his money. Why do I have to do it? Because you don't know how. I don't care what you say.
Yeah. Obviously, if you letting somebody else count your money,
you don't know how.
That's true.
Jeez. It was just bad. Like, Shamar don't want to go to the Lifewave concert because he want to get paid. He wants to texting me the boyfriend. He wants to get paid. He wants to. Bro, these is long-lasting relationships. I don't know what you on, but I'm gone.
Yeah.
I got a blast. I ain't with none of that.
Yeah.
So boom, they got their head on together and got it. Cause I'm like,
okay,
had to call a lawyer. Please talk to them. It's bad. Like I'm tired at this point. It was draining. But I helped a lot. He helped me a lot. And it was just Alvo for me. It was never Shamar. We did concerts, we did shows, and it was always love. And he don't play with me. Like, I go in his house, he got picture frames of me and him. Like,
that's hard.
He don't play with me and Alvo. I mean, the boyfriend know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they still together?
No.
Oh, okay.
They not together right now. But
Is that how y'all link back up because he not around no more? Because I seen you drop the video with Shamar.
Yeah, I dropped the video with Shamar, but it's like, me to know. Make sure he just get the right procedures for his checkups, hospitals, get his crib, get a car. Like this.
You heard it?
But it's like, me to know. Make sure he just get the right procedures for his checkups, hospitals, get his crib, get a car. Like this. What
you said for his checkups? Why would she be worried about that? Listen again.
You dropped the video with Shamar.
Yeah, I dropped the video with Shamar, but it's like, me to know. Make sure he just get the right procedures for his checkups, hospitals, get his crib, get a car. Like this, what the label was trying to lock him into. Make sure he just get the right procedures for his checkups, hospitals, get his crib, get a car. Like this, what the label was trying to lock him. The video with Shamar, but it's like, me to know. Make sure he just get the right procedures for his checkups, hospitals, get his crib, get a car. Like this, what the label was trying to lock him into before the hopeless boyfriend came in, thinking he run.
You heard what she said?
Like this, what the label was trying to lock him into before the hopeless boyfriend came. He just get the right procedures for his checkups, hospitals, get his crib, get a car.
Right procedures for the hospital, his checkups.
Like this, what the label was trying to lock him into before the hopeless boyfriend came in, thinking he runs stuff. One day he told me like, Yeah, you wasn't.
What does Shamar's health got to do with management and him, doing records with Fendi to make money? That's not what usually managers micromanage hospital visits and checkups. But because, like she says, Shamar needs a caregiver, and there's probably things that she knows that I respectfully respect that she didn't really get into further. She said enough for you to know. That type of thing.
Here with me and Shamar, we was homeless together a year ago. Oh, so just because you think you was homeless with him a year ago, you think you the only one can benefit off what he got going on?
Right.
It's unacceptable.
That's real.
It's truly unacceptable.
Yeah.
I don't went through something with my lady friend. If we ain't together, we ain't together. If I'm gone, I'm up. We gone, baby. I ain't got. We done tried it. We done been poor, broke, and all that together. If I'm up and I'm gone, why would you? I ain't even coming back.
When you moving around, you really gotta be around people that got something to lose. I mean, because if the boyfriend don't got nothing to lose, he going.
Why you
ain't
doing
got
all that?
Lose.
Yeah,
Bookie, but I got my
That is how you
my
be too.
platform off you already and all that.
He said that.
Yeah, he got his mouth. It hurt. It's hurtful. I done got a
He
platform
admitting
already.
it like
Yeah, it's everywhere. I'm just like, you know what? It's cool because God don't bless no mess. Like,
Okay, that's
hello.
That's
She went from
Now-
she went from pink. What was
Pink Savage to Savior
That's
to
the savage now.
God don't bless no mess. Okay.
Now, question for you: would you being open about your sexuality, just in general, and in your music, did any record labels ever have an issue with that, or was it not an issue?
never.
That's what's up.
Never ever. That's what the management called me and told me. And I was like, he was like, they got all this stuff up there. I said, look, whatever. What's up? Like, what y'all on?
Yeah.
Nick, come on now.
That's all right.
Hey, no, Fendi, we understand, but you ain't on there with your girl kissing, gyrate, dry humping, doing all that there. Woo. You know what? You right.
Yeah.
Well, Fendi, that one joint.
I did have it.
You got in
And guess
trouble?
what? I got in trouble.
I know you did. I know you did.
Y'all, that's crazy. Y'all said that because I just checked the label. That picture is because it's on my Instagram and I'm a little shadow being and it's still from that. Like, I'm like, please get this removed.
Cutting up,
Yes, but it's like that was like because for a video, you doing stuff not getting no money.
Right.
You out here just doing stuff and then begging people. Like,
Yeah.
come on, you can't be doing that. You grown.
Yeah.
So
I ain't gonna lie. So from like the beginning, I'm like, bruh, Cardi B on a song with a stud, but I might have classified you as, but I was like, that's hard. And what I can say is with that, what was dope about
so
that
true.
song, and me even just seeing so many artists in the industry is like, we didn't look at it like this a song.
right.
You know what I mean? Like this is a song
Just
that
a
could be
hard song.
played
Yeah.
in any club. You know what I'm saying? So
Is it
do
a drill record? It's like a juke drill.
Gotcha. Okay.
I love that.
Yeah.
Juke drill.
It's like
Okay.
a juke
I love that. So is there something like you're consciously doing to not be put like you ain't like hiding it or nothing, but like it's not particularly like
Right.
because I could say like outside of Young M.A, there hasn't been somebody that I seen that went on and Saucy, just a hard record that's playing in all the clubs.
I'm trying to point me to the
Sluts.
sluts.
We don't hear nothing yet. Look to the sluts.
Okay.
You can where they at?
Yeah.
I just feel like it's crazy, y'all. That's how I feel.
You just do you.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
That's all right.
like so everybody once I did juke, everybody in my city was doing juke. I'm just like I gotta find something to just separate me from them from doing that. So I did a drill juke and
That's
now
hard.
I'm focusing on a lot now. Like I want to do pop, all that. Like,
Okay.
I ain't just trying to stay in, drill, juke or drill or
Word.
I'm trying to do everything.
Word.
R&B, I'm singing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Come on, baby.
And
Come on now.
I ain't trying to stay on the but so do you got a girlfriend?
Your baby, don't you?
Lady friend. She said earlier, said lady friend.
She did say that. I peeped that.
My little lady friend.
Yeah, it's like
Hell yeah.
I got
shit.
friends. I ain't got no lady right now.
Okay, and then a lot of times you're out with your sister. Do people be thinking that's your twin?
Oh,
That's her twin.
That's who I heard.
She's obviously your twin, but obviously kind of not.
Like no, like let's just be accident. Yeah, she my twin. Like,
Hey, girls be trying to get on. That's your sister.
Y'all look just
That's
like
your sister. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's so crazy.
Yeah,
what-
we.
Y'all really.
Yeah, so my birthday at 12 was at 12:02.
Oh,
So
okay.
you the OG.
12:02. Shut your little ass. Yeah,
Right,
Right.
man. You ain't know nothing.
That's
Hey, like, was it always a thing, and just y'all being different? And
So I feel as though Fendi means well by Shamar. I think that what she's trying not to do is
Now, I thought there was another part where she reiterated about the health situation and or about him, his clumsiness or whatever. But anyways, I was always like on some what does she mean by having an interview with somebody and talking about management trying to get his hospital appointments and hospital situation, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all figured out. Like, what does that his health have to do with business? So, like I said, there's a lot of things, and respectfully, like I said, whether they're true rumors or not, we have to understand that if in fact there is something going on and that's why that was on Shamar's lip, we can only wish him the best. Anybody can catch anything and also catch stuff you can't get rid of. You don't know who, especially when you're married or something to somebody, because you can have someone that you're with and they're running around on you, and they don't promote even on commercials to protect yourself when you're married. To use condoms and stuff like that, to be responsible. And you could be married to somebody and they're cheating on you, and the person they're cheating on you with, they got something and give it to you. So nobody's safe is my point. But like I said again, playing the devil's advocate. I'm not saying anyone's lying about pictures or photoshopping, but please don't run with no narrative, because people are good for doing that. But it is very questionable how Larry had that same thing on his lip. And I feel as though a healthy person, just because Larry had that on his lip, and even if he was kissing Larry around that time, I feel like if a person's immune system is alkaline and they're healthy individual, they shouldn't have woke up one morning with it on their lip months later or a month later. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people's immune systems have been compromised, and that's how, when you're with somebody who has something that's contagious, or even if it's not contagious, something just as simple as just a cold that anybody can catch, but you're going to get it too because your immune system is low. It's been compromised. So I am very concerned about Shamar, and I know that he doesn't take a lot of things serious in his life, but I hope that he is at least taking his health, because he's not going to be well enough to be out here shining, get into a bag, or being around these celebrities if he's not taking care of his health. Because that freaked me out when I saw his lip. And it wasn't even about like trying to clown Shamar, down him, drag him or nothing. I couldn't believe what I saw on his lip. It looked like a whole thing on his lip. And I ain't never seen nothing like that. Only time I seen something that looks like that is when you burn your lip from eating something hot and you get a blister and it blisters over, and then that's when your lip looks like that. But for you to just wake, like you go to sleep the night before and the next morning you wake up and you got this on your lip, that's scary. That is scary. Within 8 hours, something literally just transpired on your lip like that. Ooh, child. Ooh. Making me itch. But yeah, I just hoping I hope him the best. Like I said, he brought that to light, Tommythegossip. it just woke up another can of worms for me, because when I first saw it, I was just like, what? Like, we doing it like that? And I just really hope that, people are not going around saying, well, he slept with people that do have HI. I say allegedly, and people are saying, oh, and Shamar knows he has it too. We don't know what Shamar knows that he has, because we don't even know if Shamar is going to checkup appointments and doing what he needs to do for his health. He was in an interview a couple of months ago and openly admitted that he wasn't even born with his body crooked. As he got older, his body started getting crooked because his parents didn't take that time out to correct it before it got out of hand. And it still can be corrected if he takes action now and get it corrected. So, you know what I'm saying? Or then again, it might be too late. But his body being crooked could have been corrected years ago. So some things that we do in our lives, that's why, some people need license to be parents, because nobody comes with instructions. But I feel like, a lot of things are learned behavior. So if his own parents didn't correct something that could have been corrected at a young age when they were responsible for his health and well-being, if they didn't do it then, how do you expect somebody like Shamar, who's now on his own, making his own decisions, to know, that he should be doing this for himself? What's normal to us is abnormal to Shamar. He might think, just like we think he's bugging for some of the stuff or behaviors that he does, some of his actions, and then he might think the same way about us. So, like I said, it starts from home. And his parents, from, what we all hear and know from people that know him in real life, they were, on, drugs and alcohol. So, he didn't get like the best quality of life like a lot of kids probably did with parents who didn't have addiction. So, it's somewhat 50% his parents' fault and 50% Shamar's fault, because Shamar's old enough to know better now and make his own decisions for his own life. So I just really hope that not only is he trying to get to a bag, but if your health's not in order, you can't get to no bag. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather be healthy and broke, because I know that if I was healthy and broke, I can get to a bag. But if I got money and not healthy, what is money if you're not healthy? If your health's not in order. Sometimes people have things backwards. So, like I said, that kind of just like, I was like, what? When I saw that, not surprised, but I was shocked to see that Larry, in fact, did have that same whatever Shamar got on his lip on his. I said, wow. So Fendi is gay. Yeah, she's gay. Yep. And now that he's gonna bother Fendi and Shamar and doing better, no problems, right? Okay, I didn't know that. Shamar walks around with clean clothes on, but he don't bathe. His body odor, so to have somebody to keep himself cleaned up and wouldn't want to be around a person like that. That's true. Exactly. He just changes his clothes without bathing. It says Alvo is not a good person for Shamar to be around. Shamar be focusing on the wrong thing. Like everybody says, he needs a caregiver to help him. Yeah, he really does. Toby need a caregiver. And if he did end up making a choice to be with Alvo, at least if he had a caregiver, we wouldn't be so concerned about him. Finally, I caught a live. Hey, Ryan. Hey, Queen Grandma. Hi, sweetie. Think Tress. Series eating with Shalona. Check up. Right. Check up for his scoliosis. Scoliosis. Hey, Life with O'Neal. O'Neal TV, my family's in the building. What's up? Yes, he needs to go to and get antibiotics so bad. What is up, O'Neal? O'Neal in the building. Hi, Ida. Shamar needs new people and move in silent. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly, Ryan. I wonder if it's a mono. Oh, yeah. Remember mono from kissing? They used to call it the kissing disease. It was almost like strep throat. You had that pus at the back of your throat, like where the tonsils, like not the tonsils, but the holes on both sides of your the back of your throat. You get the pus inside of the hole, and they call that the kissing disease, mono. I ain't heard of that word in so long. I remember mono back in the day. I wonder if it's mono from kissing Larry. I'm trying to not be so negative, but Shamar is taking care of himself. Is not taking care of himself. Oh, yeah. Hey now, O'Neal. Yes, I'm just concerned. That's just a motherly instinct. Make sure y'all are hitting the like button. Let me get over here because I get to run in my mouth sometime, and honey, I forget to even tell y'all to hit it. I'm to the point I'm kind of over even telling you to do it. But you gonna do it or not. But it's just crazy. But I want to say something while my people are in here. Haters and trolls, I'm looking forward to Alvo getting out October 10th to add him back to my commentary because I haven't stopped. I did not dismiss putting him on my commentary. He's still going to be on my commentary. And I can't wait to ruffle the feathers of the supporters who don't like me, has nothing probably to even do with me talking about Alvo, but they just don't like me because a lot of them, majority of them are females and they're black. And as blacks in the community that we're in together, we don't stick together as a culture. So we hate on each other. And it's better when black women rather get along sometime with men because they're no threat than women. So somebody like me come along, talk about Alvo and some raggedy stuff he's doing. You don't want me talking about it. Well, I hope that you had a little bit of time off, a little vacation from hearing me talk about Alvo because it will continue me doing commentary as long as he is willing to get up and act a fool and put his business out there. We will definitely talk about it. So you ain't mad now because he ain't around for me to talk about him. But as soon as he gets out, he will be back on my portfolio of people that I talk about on my channel. It says a caregiver, not so bad, just to keep check on him to make sure everything's good. Exactly. I'm in the process of moving out. Oh, you are? I'll be out next month, hopefully. Hey, O'Neal TV, I gotta call you. That's on his lip is from Larry shaking my head. Yeah, that's crazy. Plainfield, Illinois is the chat. Hey, Sonia. Yeah, so I can't wait till he gets out because I want to see how crazy Chicago's gonna react when he sees Alvo. This is gonna be so funny. Oh, trust me, it's gonna be another episode of the circus. It's gonna be on steroids now that crazy Chicago's in the picture. I guarantee y'all that. I guarantee. When I get off of here, I'm gonna make my catfish and my pork chops, and I'm gonna cook it early so I can relax. Also want to make it before I start getting lazy. Yep. But yeah, Shamar's doing good. You know, I just don't want any health hurdles to stop what he's doing. He's still young. You know, he still has a whole life ahead of himself. And you know, he can definitely prosper. He just got to stay away from people, places, and things that don't serve him, and pick better people as friends. He needs to be around people that want things just like him. He can't be around people that ain't got nothing to lose, just like Fenty and them were talking about on that interview. You hang around people that have nothing to lose, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna bring you down. Yeah. O'Neal. Yes, Alvo is going to have a lot to say. Latina, thank you for the super chat on my other live. Thank you so much, sweetie. I still actually have it pinned on my live as we speak because my live is still going on my other live. Latina, thank you for the super chat. I can't wait for Alvo to come back. I can't either. I can't wait for Alvo to come back. I can't wait for him to say, Miss Selena Davis, this go mass report Miss Selena Davis because she said this about me. I can't wait till all the whining and all that comes back. I cannot wait. You said yes, I think he will have a lot to say. Oh, of course. He'll have a lot to say, and so will I. That's why I'm gonna start doing I'm gonna start trying to get these 2 lives up a day. Cause honey, when I go live, when Alvo was out, soon as he knew I was live, that little joker, even if he got off a live, that joker would go back live. He'd be doing commentary to my lives while I was doing commentary to his. I kind of miss that little weasel. I just don't like that he's disrespectful to women. You know, I'm just too old to sit there and ignore something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing I don't like. It says Alvo ain't learned nothing in 2 months. His release date is October 10th on a Friday. You know what, Ryan? You are exactly right. That's one thing I will agree with. I said I can't wait for him to get out because he's content. But as far as me, I'm thinking that he learned something in 2 months, please. Alvo can't wait to get out. The first thing he probably gonna do is celebrate with a drink. And once he picks up that first drink, you already know if he picks up whenever he picks up his first drink, even if it's not when he first gets out, it's all downhill from there. That means he's back being Alvo, and honey, he gonna be acting a fool. I wonder if he's going back to Texas or state. That's a good question. That's what I'm wondering too. I'm wondering too, sis. I don't miss him at all. Player kept it real. I don't miss him at all. I know that's right. Bonita said, I don't either. I love y'all. Y'all are so real. That's one thing I will say is I got some real people that be around me over here. Make sure y'all are hitting that like button. Hit the like button. I have to admit to that. Make sure y'all hitting that like button now. Yeah, well, he'll be getting out in less than 2 weeks, whether we want him to or not. Natanya said, me neither. Same, he ain't missed her. I mean, he's not missed here. Ryan, you know you funny as heck. I was wondering where you was at. You said same here, he's not missed here. He's just content. Right, but you already know, Ryan. That's what I said. He's just content. When I say miss, I'm just saying I miss him as in he's just content. Other than that, be honest with you, if I had to pick between Alvo, I would pick between him and Crazy Chicago. I would keep Chicago around. Because you know what? Chicago's funny because I know he's gay, but so I was looking at him like, okay, he's a gay thug, right? Type of gay. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the name they call dudes that are gay that look like him and they're manly or whatever. But no, he's got some sugar definitely in his tank. he's got like that little sweet side because when he gets mad, honey, he starts to really the body language and some of the stuff he says out his mouth. He's really fierce, honey. He's funny. I don't like how he talks down on women. I don't either. And that's I don't miss at all. Him talking down on women. He's coming out with more victim stories and he'll swear he's changed, but he'll be back stirring drama with the same. Yep, stirring up drama, making up lies, because he ain't yet to, before he even went to jail, show this alleged, what is it, Discord that I supposed to had, and I was trying to take him down to his channel. That boy lied too much for me. Boy lied, play it. Yeah, I get what you were saying. He's just content. He ain't, that's what I mean by miss. I just miss doing content on him. Other than that, he don't serve no purpose to me. He might be bigger than the program to somebody with low self-esteem than black women with low self-esteem, but he ain't bigger than the program to me. You know? Yeah, I'll be happy because it's just adding back onto the portfolio something to talk about. So days when, you know, I get up and I'm like, I'm not going to work today because there's really nothing going on. Or Alvo, because he needs to, you know, live, you know, and take care of himself. He only got himself, which ain't nothing wrong with that. We all really only have ourselves. He's got to get up here consistently and put up content in order to survive, especially if he's going to get out and want to have those Don Julio bottles. He's going to have to be working for it. So that's one thing I will give him credit for with Alvo. He started to be really consistent over time on his YouTube channel. And that, you know, and that benefited, you know, all the content creators and himself. You know, that's why he was able to move into his own apartment and the group chat. Yeah, he's such a liar. He's coming out on Friday. He's gonna party. Oh, of course. But like I said, Sonya, but he's gonna party because right. But he's not understanding. He's gonna wake up the beast again. He's been without liquor for like 2 months. So he said he was tired of drinking. He wanted to get away from it. And I know what he was fighting those demons, and it was hard. But you know, I'm telling you, he's gonna get out and use the excuse. I'm only gonna just drink for today because it's my first day out. He's gonna say something like that, and his first bottle or whatever he drinks, it's gonna set him back on that spiral. And when he gets that first taste and feeling the way it makes him feel, once he gets that back in his system, he's gonna want to do everything and anything, any means necessary to be able to get that liquor and the weed and everything else. And the seafood boils without the seafood, just the eggs and the sausage. I ain't never seen nobody get a seafood boil without seafood in it, just sausage and eggs. At least Chicago defends women. So that's what I like about Chicago. Matter of fact, I got to reach out to him. I keep saying that, but when I get off a live sometime, or when I get off a live with y'all sometime and I have to edit a video, I just be wanting to get that done and just rest. The first thing Alvo is going to get out and go on the internet and start begging for money. Oh, you already know, Queen Grandma, and have a drink. I feel sorry for Tommy because Alvo's going to be on him like right on at a wedding. Tommy can handle that. Oh yeah. Tommy can handle Alvo because I'm a woman, and soon as I say something about Alvo acts like the world is coming to an end. And I'm a woman. So I don't understand how he can say stuff about me or lie on me, and I'm okay with it. You don't see me over here whining, complaining about it, but let me say something about Alvo or put him in the title or thumbnail of a video, and he's whining. So he's a cakewalk to Tommythegossip. Tommythegossip will run circles around him. Please. He's the least of a lot of people's worry. He thinks he's bigger than the program. He's not. Like I said, I miss him because I need that content. for my channel, for my supporters. And I'm just keeping it 100. I'm just keeping it 100. You know? Man, and it's so crazy because, you know, I know Shamar's been booked and busy, but honey, when Alvo gets out, I think one of his first stops is gonna be to Shamar's house. Only thing I don't like about that Shamar and Alvo might link up is that once Alvo links up with Shamar, if it happens, which I think it will, he's gonna end up knowing where Shamar lives, and he's gonna get mad when they get back together, if they get back together, or even if they're just friends and they're not doing that fake relationship thing. And once Alvo gets mad, he's gonna try to leak that boy's address. That's the only thing I'm worried about. Ryan, maybe it seems that way because Tommy be trying to spear Alvo. Right. He's going to claim he beat people up and talk about how they all wanted. Right, exactly, players. Same stories, different environment. Exactly. Right. Just like him getting out, period. You know, it's going to be nothing changed. Alvo's back out. He's going to look healthy. You know, I'm quite sure because he's been detoxing for 2 months. You know, he's not able to smoke weed or drink. So his skin's going to be back to normal. He's going to look healthy. He probably put on a little bit of weight, you know, and, but as far as his behavior, I don't know about that. I don't see somebody like him changing in no 2 months. He had ample opportunity to change when he got away from Shamar. And you know what I'm saying, and do better, because at that time he had to focus on Alvo because he didn't have Shamar to piggyback off of. And he still didn't change for the better. So why would 2 months of being in jail change him? He was in jail longer than that prior to having to go back to jail, turn himself in to a surrender probation, and do 8 weeks. So, you know, he still was on demon time. You know what I'm saying? So what would make people think, oh, he did 8 weeks in jail, now he's a changed man? I doubt it very much. A lot changed about him. Tommy does spear Alvo. I gave Tommy info on Alvo one time, and he kept it to himself. Says, I don't know why Tommy be sparing him. Tommy's heart is too big at times. Alvo would. Right. Alvo hasn't spared Tommy, especially towards the end before he went to jail, and he was strapped for cash and trying to get all the money he could get. You feel me? And he was just trying to throw Tommy all underneath the bus. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to stay on these lives longer, but at least give me credit that I at least did 2 lives today. You know, once I get used to doing them, because I used to do them in all sectors that I did commentary on. But you know, sometimes you stop for a little while and you get burnout, and then you just can't find yourself get back up on the wagon and start doing it again. But listen, I gotta get myself prepared. You know, I gotta do some rehearsals with you guys, because I need to get ready for Alvo. Blessings to you too, Toby. Yeah, when I get off in a second, I'm definitely gonna make me my food so I can just chill for the rest of the day, because I didn't even realize it's almost 6 o'clock. Time flies when you're having fun. And I know that if I don't start it now, I won't even eat. You don't want that. We do not want that. So anyways, we'll be doing a live per usual at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow morning. I'll probably set it up in the morning, or not tonight. I'm about to lie and say I'm gonna do it tonight, or tomorrow in the morning, and another live sometime tomorrow too, in the afternoon, like we did today at 4 o'clock. Or was it? What was it? 4:30? We did this live. So make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. I'm about to cook my food so I can eat. I'm trying to not be eating at 7, 8 o'clock at night. I want to already have that food in my system digested. I'm gonna get off of here for now. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you, Cyrus. Hit the like button on the way out. And replay gang, put your comments down below. Love y'all. Stay blessed, and I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah.